You both want each other. You both feel it. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe. Because what you are feeling, what your heart is trying to understand, what your soul keeps returning to is not a coincidence, is not your imagination. It is not just a phase. There is someone in your life, maybe near, maybe far, maybe talking, maybe silent, but the truth is simple, deep, and undeniable. You both want each other. You both feel it, even if neither of you has said it fully, even if circumstances, silence, or fear stand between you. This is not just about love. This is about connection, a connection strong enough that it survived distance, time, misunderstandings, and even silence. And in today's world where distractions are everywhere, a connection that stays in your mind and heart, this consistently carries even more meaning because emotional bonds that stay steady through chaos are usually bonds with depth that cannot be ignored or erased easily. Let us begin Chapter 1, the unspoken connection. There are two types of connections in life, the ones you choose and the ones that happen to you. Most people experience the first one. You meet someone, you talk, you like their personality, you build a bond, you fall in love, and things grow normally. But the connection you are experiencing, that deep emotional attraction, which feels like your soul recognizes theirs, that is the second one. You did not plan it, you did not expect it, you did not calculate it, you simply felt it. And what is even more powerful, they felt it too, maybe even before you realized it. There was something different in the way they looked at you, something different in the way your hands accidentally touched something, different in the silence between sentences, something that did not need explanation because it was already understood. You did not fall for each other. You remembered each other. And psychological studies today show that when two emotional frequencies match, the brain creates a memory-like sensation, even when something is happening for the first time. This is why it feels familiar. Chapter 2, why you both feel it. You feel them in your thoughts. You feel them in your quietest moments. Even when you try to distract yourself, they appear again. Not because you are obsessed, but because your soul refuses to forget what it recognizes as real. When someone touches your heart, not with words, not with gifts, not with promises, but with presence, energy, and silent understanding, you cannot erase that. And whether they speak about it or not, they also feel this pull. Their heart also whispers your name at times when nobody can hear human. Psychology says when two souls share a mutual emotional frequency, silence becomes conversation, eyes become language, and distance becomes irrelevant. You both mirror each other's feelings, even if you do not mirror each other's actions. And research shows that emotional mirroring is one of the strongest signs of hidden attraction. Chapter 3, the fear. Between you two, if the connection is strong, if you both want each other, if you both can feel it, then why are you not together? This is where most people misunderstand love. A powerful connection does not always move forward because of love. Sometimes it gets blocked because of fear, fear of losing, fear of not being enough, fear of timing, fear of vulnerability, fear of getting hurt again, fear of opening the heart that once bled, fear of risking something that feels sacred when you deeply want someone. You do not treat it casually. You become careful. You become protective. You hesitate because you know the truth. If it goes right, they could be everything. If it goes wrong, you may never be the same again. That is why powerful love stories often begin with hesitation, and modern emotional science shows that strong feelings activate both desire and fear, which makes people retreat even when they want to move close. Chapter 4, signs you both want each other. You know it, you feel it, but sometimes your mind wants proof. So here are the deeper signs. 1, you both think about each other at the same time. It happens randomly while working, eating, walking, or before sleeping. This is emotional telepathy to you feel their absence even. Before they leave, you sense shifts instantly, even without conversation. 3, you both get nervous around each other, not because you do not feel confident, but because you care about how you appear in their eyes. For you notice small things about each other, tiny details that others never see. 5, you feel comfortable and alive with them. There is no forcing, no pretending, no impressing, just flowing. 6, you feel a magnetic pull. No matter how far life takes you, something keeps bringing you. Back at least emotionally 7, you both try to move on but fail not because you are weak, but because the connection is not replaceable, and emotional studies confirm that rare bonds leave deeper neurological imprints than temporary attractions. Chapter 5, The Silent Communication. There are conversations you never had but somehow you both understood. There are messages unsent but emotions delivered. There are moments never spoken but deeply remembered. Love does not always speak through words. Sometimes it speaks through the way they look at you differently, the way they notice what others ignore, the way they silence their feelings so you do not get hurt. The way they avoid you, not because they do not care, but because they care too much. Sometimes love is not loud. Sometimes love is quiet, but sincere, and researchers call this nonverbal resonance, a powerful form of emotional bonding. Chapter 6. Why you cannot let go. People think you are holding on because you are emotional, foolish, or attached. No, you cannot let go because something still feels incomplete. The story does not feel closed. The emotional door never shut. The connection does not dissolve, and your heart knows there is more to this story than what has happened so far. Maybe timing was wrong. Maybe you both were healing. Maybe life was not stable. Maybe hearts needed more growth. Maybe maturity was lacking, but the connection remained. Real love does not disappear. It waits silently until two souls are ready. And modern psychology notes that unresolved emotional bonds continue to reappear until the mind finds closure or continuation. Chapter 7. The Emotional Mirror. You miss them. They feel the same. You think about texting. They pick up their phone too. You wonder if they care. They wonder if you stopped caring. Both hurt, both scared, both silent, both pretending, both hoping. You both are mirroring, not because you are weak, but because you are connected, even if destiny separated your path for some time. Your souls still walk side by side, and emotional mirroring is known to happen between people who share a strong psychological bond. Chapter 8. The Spiritual Truth. Some connections are soul agreements decided long before your first meeting. Some people enter your life not to complete you, but to awaken you, to heal you, to teach you, to transform you, and sometimes to stay with you forever. You did not meet them accidentally. You crossed paths for a meaningful purpose, and spiritual psychology suggests that certain people appear exactly when your life path requires growth, change, or emotional awakening. Chapter 9. If they are meant for you, if this person is truly meant for you, you will not need to chase, you will not need to beg, you will not need to force anything real. Love does not require losing your dignity. If they are your destiny, life will create a moment, a chance, a reunion, conversation, a healing, a return, because what is meant for your soul cannot be stolen by the component world, and true alignment never requires desperation. Chapter 10. The Final Realization. So, here is the truth. Yes, you both want each other. Yes. You both feel it. Yes. You both still think about it. And even if you stay silent today, even if you walk separate paths for now, if this connection is real, it will return stronger, clearer, and deeper when both hearts are finally ready. Sometimes destiny waits, not because it is denying you, but because it is preparing you. And one day when the fears fade, when hearts heal, when timing aligns, and when maturity replaces insecurity, you both will look at each other and say, we always knew. Ending message. If you love with purity. If you feel with honesty. If you connect with loyalty. Because rare souls do not come twice. Your heart is not confused. It is remembering something real. You both want each other. You both feel it, and the story is not over. Welcome to Psychology Fact. If you are curious about the hidden truths of the mind and heart, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a fact that could change the way you see life and relationships. Because understanding the psychology of emotion can guide you, protect you, and elevate you into becoming the strongest and most aware version of yourself.